Hi everyone.
Hi, morning everybody. How are you? Welcome to Sunday.
Thank you for coming in. I'm Maradona, your personal development coach.
And I'm Nick, your fitness coach.
And together we are your relationship coaches. Woo!
So, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about, oops, that was my sunglasses.
Blowing across the table.
We're talking about 2 filters in communication that affect the way you and your partner communicate. And number one, and yeah, I should really tell you there are actually 5 of these filters, but we're just talking about the top 2. One is distractions. Take it away.
Sorry, what? Me?
Yes.
I see. Classic example there. So, you're having the conversation with somebody, and the conversation is going maybe a little bit awry, maybe it's getting a little sensitive or something, and then all of a sudden, and this isn't necessarily you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see what he's doing there.
I understand. Yeah.
Where he's engaging, but not particularly there, not
paying any attention,
listening, not paying attention.
No.
And this is just a cell phone. This could also be having a television on in the room when you're having the conversation, having a pet around who's distracting.
There's lots
even
of things.
Having children around. You know, it might be like, oh, kid is just here, but that could be used as a form of distraction also.
So the best thing is to put them outside in the garden. The cell phone, television.
Yeah. Put them
kids,
outside.
Pets, all of them go outside. Seriously. What you do need to do though is when you get into that kind of situation, and you have to be respectful and get rid of those sidetracks, those sort of
the distractions.
Sorry, that's the word, distractions. And that might mean that the conversation has to be put on hold.
Yeah.
Have we got to put the children in?
Yeah.
So, there's no point in trying to have that conversation until the children have been put to bed, and then you can work on it together, and you can have that conversation.
Especially when it's like an intense conversation to where you may get emotional, you may even get upset, and I'm not saying, put the children away, because you're going to be shouting and screaming, but it's going to be emotional, it's going to be tiring to some extent. You want to put your energy into this specific situation, and not even like sometimes it could just be talking about your finances, and that's a big relationships, and you need to have focus.
Actually, I'm citing here, but finances, that's something we really should do a short video about.
Yeah, we're definitely going to.
Going back to distractions, I always remember that when you were away, we used to use Skype a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And, it was really difficult having a long-distance relationship via Skype. And when we had poor internet and that kind of thing, and you're kind of like, what? What do you say?
Yeah.
And not that you were 100% focused on what was going on, but the fact that it was such poor quality was so distracting that you couldn't have a proper conversation.
Yeah,
so
and he used to get really frustrated, like, I can't see you, this isn't working, and then he used to send a lot of photos of my muzzled face. You just see pixelated faces.
But it was difficult, wasn't it, for both of us, I think.
Yeah.
So, be aware of distractions. Be aware of, your surroundings, where you are, this kind of thing as well. And it can make a big difference. It really can.
Difference.
Yeah.
At this point, we'd like to tell you to subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying our
subscribe button
content.
Is down there.
I don't know where it is.
And the like button is down there as well.
We'll like this video if you found that it was useful and you were having fun during it and you like us. Yay!
I hope you like the background music, by the way.
Yeah, we have a little music from the bar. We did not plan that, but
we didn't plan it. And they turned the speakers down in the other part, so hopefully you can hear us.
Yes. That's him going off on a tangent. Yes.
All right. So.
And make sure you turn on the notification bell. So the next filter that can affect your communication and how you'll solve it is emotional states. And this is for those people who get hangry. People who come home stressed off work. Yeah, you'll be laughing because I said hangry. And then I threw in the whole stress because of work. And he's like, oh, I'm going to just tone it down right now because I know where that one is being thrown. But yeah, I do get hangry. I am not the best person to talk to when I'm hungry.
You get hangry?
No.
You get tiredry?
I get tiredry, hangry, heatedry.
Coolery?
No, I like when I'm cool.
No. When we're in San Diego, you would not. Yeah, coolly.
Like, if it's frigid, I won't enjoy it. If I live in a hot place and I gotta be drinking a lot of water. I don't like to be really like sweating unless I'm working out. So you would find that my mood, or as you know, in psychological studies, my aggression escalates when I'm really warm inside. And for us women too, this may be at a certain time of the month when our temperatures are a bit higher than usual. So your emotional state is something to look
all of
at.
those things, the emotional state can be affected by so many different things, internal and external type. Environmental changes, hormonal changes. Work stress is. All of these things have a big effect on how your mood is, how you come home, how you feel. The next time you get meet up and together, so to speak. So you have to be very aware of I think what's going on with the moods.
Yeah, it's a matter of being aware of how your partner is feeling and you being self-aware also. And then that's where the communication come in. I'm sorry, it's what we're always going to recommend. Yep. If I'm hungry, it is then up to me to articulate that to him. I'm feeling peckish right now. I really don't think this is a good time to have this conversation.
So you need to make me some food.
So you need to make some food, or I need to go and cook a meal for myself so that I can be attentive. Because that's the next thing. If you're hungry, you're not going to be attentive. If you're uncomfortable physically in that, sorry about that. If you're uncomfortable in that it's too warm or it's too cold, you're not going to be taken to the conversation really well. You're going to be feeling stressed about it. You're going to be like, okay, I'm not in a mood for this. I don't want to talk about this. And so it's just being self-aware and being aware of your partner also.
Yeah, definitely. You're right. You go back to the same things again, back to communication. And that's what, all of our talks are all based around that. Yeah, definitely. And ways that you can control it. And you end up with those kind of non-verbal communications as well. Yeah. About mood and stress and, how is somebody feeling, I think you both agree, we both agree that even when you walk into the room where your partner is, you can tell within seconds what kind of mood
that
somebody is in, and be that, happy, sad, whatever.
Yeah, I think those two filters are a big deal. Yeah. And as I said before, I'll just reiterate, knowing your partner and knowing yourself is what really helps you to get past these filters that are affecting your communication. Yeah. So with that said, we're going to say thank you for looking at our videos.
Thank you for watching. We will see you next. Sorry.
If you do coaching with us, of course, there are 5 filters. We'll go through them thoroughly with you so that we could pinpoint which one is affecting your specific relationship and what's happening. Check out our website too, mabenterprises.co.uk. We have the link in our bio or in our description below. That's me being very Instagram-esque.
That was very Instagram.
With that said, we're also on Instagram. I'm there as Inspireme Admire You.
I'm there as Fitnick50.
And Love Thyself also has its own Instagram account too, where we just do all the updates. So it's called Love Thyself 2.0 also. You can look for that. And relationship, and know that
make the best of it.
Yeah, know that it's worth it. All right. Bye.
Bye.